Thousands of CDC employees all over the country were told to work from home today following Friday's attack on the agency's headquarters based here in Atlanta.
They're really concerned. Police say 30-year-old Patrick White opened fire. This is from a near CVS. Sadly, one of the officers who responded was killed. And today, U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. making a brief visit to the CDC where he surveyed the damage and met with the widow of Officer David Rose, but he did not speak publicly. We have live team coverage for you tonight. Marissa Sarbach has more on the gunman's background, but we're going to begin tonight with Grace King, who spoke to CDC employees today. So, Grace, what are they saying?
Well, the CDC employees told me they've worried for years about the growing hostility towards public health workers, but they felt they'd be safe here on the Roybal campus. Friday's shooting, of course, shattered that sense of security as a gunman shot more than 180 bullets into the CDC. A somber silence lingers outside the Centers for Disease Control.
I am angry. I am angry. I am sad.
As the public health community mourns the loss of Officer David Rose. They know the DeKalb County police officer likely wasn't the intended target of Friday's attack.
This is an attack on the work that we do and the things that we work very tirelessly for, and I would like that to be known.
Neighbors tell 11 Alive the 30-year-old suspect from Kennesaw believed the COVID-19 vaccine made him sick. Authorities say he fired dozens of shots towards the CDC, damaging at least 4 buildings.
I think that what happened this weekend is an example that there are people who are going to feel that they are free to be violent against federal workers because of what has been said at high levels.
Laura Fairs retired from the CDC in March. She says the, quote, chaos in the federal government played a big role in her decision.
I'm worried because good people who work for places like CDC are not either going to be able to or they're going to get discouraged and people won't continue to do it.
Despite the tragedy and the threats, she says the vital work of public health must go on.
They do just remarkable work. Thank you, guys.
She hopes her former colleagues are up for the challenge.
CDC saves lives. Save CDC.
Now again, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was here visiting today. He said most Roybal employees here just next to Emory will be teleworking the rest of the week. They will be putting additional safety and security measures in place before they return.
All right, so Grace, what was the reaction to the health secretary's visit today in Atlanta?
Well, of course, he didn't stop by and talk to anyone outside here protesting. The protesters, they gave him some thumbs down, some of them booed, and some of them yelled coward.
All right, Grace, thanks a lot for the update. By the way, as more attention shifts from the response from the Trump administration, Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff shared a strong opinion of Secretary Kennedy when asked about the shooting today.
The Secretary of Health and Human Services is a notorious crank who has embraced over the course of his career countless unfounded conspiracy theories about public health. And that's one of the reasons that I so strongly opposed his confirmation.
You know, we should also point out that Senator Ossoff also pointed out the recent federal cuts to the CDC's workforce, but says that he was not going to speculate on the shooter's motive.